Okay, so let's unpack first the action figure, the Guardians of the Galaxy Iron Man, and let's see how good it is. So I have already taken the tape so I can open it easily, and yeah, this is how it looks like. Oh, so this is the Iron Man. Oh, yeah. So I don't know what is the basis of this Iron Man because maybe it's a comic-based Iron Man, but because it is not the Iron Man of the Infinity War, right? So yeah, this is just a simple action figure, and I'm not interested to review it in a detail, but yeah, somehow it, I don't know, uh, yeah, the joint actually is so delicate, so anytime you will be able to break this action figure. So there's nothing special about this Iron Man, right? So I just want you to see how it looks like. And yeah, it has a button at the back, that's it. So when you press it, you'll be able to see, I don't know, oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's really a bootleg with low quality, so it doesn't work actually. So let's just put the Iron Man action figure, um, yeah, and the action figures had both of the thing for his shoulder. I think it is just a design. I don't know what's the use of it, but it is being put here on its shoulder, and the other one up. That's it. That's it. Oh my goodness. It falls. I'm not going to waste my time with you. So that's it. But this thing is being put here on the shoulder of this Iron Man, and we have here this. Yeah, the right leg of Groot action figure, and later on we are going to assemble the, as I said, I am more excited to see the buff action figure Groot. So yeah, let's take aside that. And secondly, we have here the Nova action figure. That's it, the Nova action figure. So let's unpack it. We'll take aside it first. Oops, sorry. Let me adjust the camera. Oh yeah. Open it. Okay, so here is, oh, look at the plastic here. It's so thin and it's so easy to be broken. And here is the Nova action figure, right? And I have forgotten to articulate the action figure of Iron Man, so let's articulate here. We can rotate the head, and we cannot move it sideward. You can move, it's not double jointed, so yeah, you can only move it, you can move it to 60, both hands, right? No articulation, no articulation. cannot move it on the chest, on the waist. You can kick that far, you can split that far. Yeah, it can bend its knee that far. It can also bend its knee that far. No articulation on the foot. And so let's go back to Nova action figure. And I think the color and the paint of this action figure is good looking action figure, right? And you can actually make the shoulder of Nova open, like the Iron Man action figures of Mark 43, right? So I think it looked good. Yeah, so I think somehow this action figure is a good looking action figure, um, unlike with that Iron Man. So yeah, when it comes to paint, and somehow the details is more good looking, and the paint of it and the color blue is vibrant, and the yellow, the red, and the combination of this action figure is actually good, right? And the same with the Iron Man, it has the light on the chest, and you can actually also press it at the back. There's a button, and let's press it. Yeah, the same with the Iron Man, the button doesn't work. Actually, they have that light on the chest, but it doesn't work. So yeah, take aside it. Let them stand here on the background. That's it. And we have here what's this? The left arm of Groot action figure. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't want to focus. So yeah, this is it. So I like the details, but yeah, it's the color of the joint is different. I thought they made this joint same color with the color of Groot, right? Brown, but it's red. So still okay. Okay, let's open the next action figure. And we have now the Drax action figure, and yeah, this Drax action figures have two weapons, and he has the body of Groot. So let's try to unpack it, and let's see how good this Drax action figure look like. That's it. Okay, so this is the Drax action figure. Let me stand it. Let's focus it. So when it comes to paint, it's not that really impressive. And look at that. Focus. Oh, what's going on with your face, Drax? Look at the face, the eyes of this Drax action figure is not really good, right? It's actually wide open. This would be his eyes when he saw Thanos, and this will be the eyes of Drax if he's going to see Thanos in the Infinity War. So yeah, this Drax action figure is not that great. Yeah, this is how it looks like behind, but somehow there's so much details of the tattoo of this action figure, but I'm not that impressive. And it has also a button at the back of it, and let's press it, and yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work also. And it has also a light on his chest. So all of these action figures has light on their chest, and he has this, and the Drax action figure has these two weapons, right? And I like it. Oh, that's it. but there's nothing special about how they paint this action figure. It has actually a plane, and it is just the way it is with the color of this material. They didn't paint it, and just few details, so not that impressive. So let's make this action figure put on the hands of Drax, and this is the hands of Drax. That's it. And on the other hand, that's it. So we have now the Drax action figure holding two weapons, right? Somehow it's great. Somehow it looks good. Yeah. And when it comes to articulation, oh goodness. So we can rotate it 360. It cannot look up actually, that we can move it, and no head pivot. We cannot move it sideward. We can turn hands 360. Can bend it just that far, and also the other elbow. No articulation on the chest, no articulation on the waist. Can kick that far, and it can also kick that far. It can split that far. It can bend the knee that far, and also with the other knee, and no articulation on the foot. So yeah, oops, it falls. So without the head of this Drax, I wish they made the eyes of Drax more good looking than this one. He looked like surprised and seeing a ghost with wide open. And we have also here the body of the Groot action figure. Right, so we already have the right leg. Yeah, the right leg. What's this? The left arm, and the body of Groot action figure. So let's take a look at the other action figure. And now we have here the Gamora action figure, and let's open it and let's see how good it is. Oops. Yeah, that's it. So we have now the Gamora action figure. That's it. Yep. Someone is texting me, but yeah. I think when it comes to the sculpt of this Gamora action figure, yeah, my camera can focus. Yeah, that's it. When it comes to the head sculpt of this action figure, I think somehow they did a good job on this Gamora action figure. Right. Yeah. Actually the sculpt is good, not that great, but it's good and acceptable. It's acceptable, and the color of the hair is actually they did a good job here, right? I like the color of the hair of this Gamora, and yeah, the color of the skin, and it has the strap on her waist where she can put probably the sword here. And yeah, and the color, the paint of this action figure, I think looks okay, not that bad. And by way of articulation, we can no, we cannot actually rotate up, pop up, but yeah, like with the Marvel Legend action figure, we can also put it back, right? So I think it's good. So you can only make it look sideward just that far. You cannot actually rotate it 360 because the hair of this Gamora action figure is stacked on her shoulder. So yeah, you can only move it, and there's no, yeah, there's a head pivot, and we cannot make it actually look up and look down, just that it banging her head. And we cannot move sideward both her hands. We can only we can move her hands 360 front, no chest articulation, waist articulation. There's no also waist articulation. We cannot make it split sideward. We can only make this kick that far, and on the other hand, other feet that far, and you can bend the knee that far, and I think I like that, and on the other knee also that far, and no articulation on the foot of this action figure. And yeah, this is how it looks like behind. And she has also a button at the back of this action figure, and let's try if this works. And yeah, it doesn't also works. So yeah, it doesn't work. And this action figure Gamora has the weapon, and like with the other action figure, like with the Drax action figure, the color of this weapon is the same with Drax, and yeah, it has no paint and not that interesting. So let's put this sword at the hand of Gamora. I don't know how to put it. Or maybe on the other hand. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think. Oh no, did it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, this Gamora action figure is now holding a sword, and I think I like that. Right? I like it. And you can also take off the sword and put it. I don't know where to put it. Maybe here. That's it. So you can actually put the sword right on the side of this Gamora action figure. If she's a right-handed, then the sword must be on her left, right? So let's put it here. I don't know if that is. Oh, it looks good, right? Oh, great, great. I like it. And for um for now, I think in all of this, Gamora is my favorite. I like the sculpt of the Gamora in the paint, and yeah, the structure of it. And this Gamora action figure has this, what do you call this, the right leg of the Groot action figure. So we have now the two legs of Groot, and the right arm, and the body of Groot. So what we lacking now is the head, the chest, and the head of Groot action figure. So let's open another one, and we have now the Rocket action figure with the Groot in his packaging, and with a weapon and another weapons under it. So let's try to open it, and let's see how good this action figure is. Yeah. That's it. So we have now the Rocket action figure. I think this Rocket action figure is look okay for a bootleg. This will be fine, but it lacks details, right? And the yeah the appearance of this Rocket action figure is really looks cheap, right? And there's no also details when it comes to the eyes of this rocket. I don't even know where where this where the eyes of this action figure, right? But somehow I think it can be used in my stop motion video for now that I don't have a rocket action figure. So yeah, we cannot actually rotate the head of the rocket action figure. The head is steady, so we cannot move that. You can move the hand of this rocket action figure 360. We cannot move it sideward. No, we cannot bend the hand, and you cannot move also here, and no articulation. Oh, there is. So you can actually rotate 360 the waist of this rocket action figure, but you cannot bend the knee, and no articulation on the foot. And he has this tail at the back of this action figure. You can actually remove it, and the butt of this action figure has a hole, and there's a peg here on its tail, and there where you ought to put it. So if you put it back, that's it. And somehow, although the rocket action figure is not that good and look cheap, actually it can be substitute the rocket, and can be part of the stop motion that I'm going to do someday, maybe, perhaps. Yeah, let's make it stand. So I like it because the tail of this rocket helps him stand, right? So I like it, and actually you can rotate the tail, right? You can make it stand like that, but it's good if you put it down because it helps. This tail helps this action figure stand. And that rocket has also weapon, but again this weapon is also look cheap, right? It's color red. Yeah, because perhaps the original color of that rocket action figure is also red, and that is why the material they use is the same with that action figure. This one for its weapon. So yeah, let's put it. And actually, I don't know where to put it. I don't know how this rocket should use, because you cannot put it on its hand. So perhaps, yeah, that's it. I don't know. It's really hard. I don't know. I don't know how this rocket should hold this weapon. So perhaps like this. That's it. Yeah. And this action figure has the weapon which they use in the movie, right? And it is used just just the way it is. It is being held like this. That's it, and it's very strong actually. And it was Star-Lord who used this action figure. So yeah, let's put it here. And we have here the Groot action figure for our buff. Okay, for our build figure. Come on, that's it. And I think, oh, the face of this Groot action figure is impressive, huh? I like it. I like it. I'm excited to assemble this action figure. So yeah. So what we are lacking now is the Star-Lord action figure. So let's review it. And we have now the Star-Lord action figure for the last action figure that we are going to review. So let's open it, and I'm excited also to assemble the great action figure. So let's open it. That's it. Okay. So this is the Star-Lord action figure with two weapons on his hand. Okay. That's it. So my camera, let me. And this is the Star-Lord action figure, and I think, oh, it's a good looking action figure, right? When it comes to the detail of this action figure, the head sculpt is oh my goodness, I broke it, but actually it can be put back. Yeah, that's it. I like how they sculpt the head of this action figure, and the hair. Yeah, I think it's good, and the paint of this action figure is actually good. And look at that, it really looks cheap, right? And it has the bag at the back of him. You can actually move it like this, and it has the jacket. Oh my goodness, I broke it. Yeah, so just don't move it. I'm going to mess this action figure up. So yeah, and this action figure has also two weapons, right? And I like it, and I wish they made that weapons black or the original color. And yeah, that's it. So somehow I like that bootleg Star-Lord in all of these. For now, I think I like the Star-Lord. Secondly, the Gamora, and thirdly, the Nova. Fourth, the Drax, and this Iron Man. I hate it. I hate that action figure. And this Star-Lord action figure has the what is it? The right arm of the great action figure, and we have completed the great action figure. And by the way, the Star-Lord has an interchangeable head. Look at this. My camera is so slow to focus. That's it. I think this head of Star-Lord action figure, as far as I know, this is an imitation of the interchangeable head of Star-Lord Marvel Legends, right? The first one. Because the second release of Star-Lord, and probably the third, has a lot of improvement, but as far as I know, this is the first interchangeable head of Star-Lord of Marvel Legends. So this is an imitation, and I think somehow the face of the Star-Lord looks good. So let's try to interchange the head. That's it, and put the head of Star-Lord. Oh, what happened? I think it's hard to. Oh, that's a great struggle here, and yeah, I succeeded to put it, but yeah. Oh, I think it looks okay, right? It looks good. It's great, and let's take the Star-Lord from the basic action figure. This is it. Forget that. Right. If I'm going to take it off, let's try if I can put the head of that Star-Lord on this basic action figure. Oh. look weird, you know. So actually it's not compatible, so we cannot put the head of that bootleg action figure and this basic action figure. He has a long neck, but somehow it looks okay, right? Yeah, but it's obvious that it is not the body of this head. So let's put it back, and let's put back the head of the Star-Lord. But let me try first the head of basic action figure here. Oh my goodness, it's not compatible. It's actually big, right? It's actually big. Somehow not bad, right? Not bad, but it's obvious that it is not the head or the body of this head. So let's put it back, and let's put it back also. So in comparison, which is look great, yeah, the basic action figure, of course, because this is original. And when it comes to details, yeah, this is far from this. This is actually a good looking action figure. So somehow in comparison to all these bootlegs, the Star-Lord action figure is also a good looking action figure. And the Star-Lord has this ball with infinity stones are being showed for the first time for us in the movie through this ball. And this is actually the interest of many people who want to collect valuable things. And yeah, we have seen this ball in Guardians of the Galaxy first movie, right? So it has this action figure. Star-Lord has also this Walkman. Yeah, it has also the Walkman, but the same with the other accessories of the other action figures of this series. It has no color, but we can put it here. That's it. So what it looked like. Yeah, not bad. Let's try to put it on the Hasbro basic figure. Oh, I think, yeah, I think it's more, yeah, it's more looking great for Hasbro action figure, right? So perhaps if I'm going to make a stop motion, I'm going to take the accessories and put on the basic action figure. So that's, and we have also here the Walkman of Star-Lord, but it's just a, it's nothing, it's just a rectangle, and you don't even know where to put it. I don't know where to put this actually. It's useless. You can only, I don't know, just put it here. Yeah, just that it. And with the Walkman, with the headset, yeah, that's it. Or maybe we let's take it off and put this head. Yeah. Yeah, the really a great struggle to put that. So let's put the Walkman on the head of Star-Lord. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So I think I don't know. Just comment down below what can you say about the action figures. So, but I am more interested to build the Groot action figures. So I think I'm going to make another video for that Groot action figure. But for now, these are the Guardians of the Galaxy bootleg action figures. And if you like the video, just please like the video and comment down below, and let me know what you think about these action figures, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so thank you for watching my video.